And just like that, we're back, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. If you guys have been watching my channel for the last couple weeks, I've been living in my warehouse. Well, no more are we living in that warehouse. I hate that warehouse so much. It is dusty, it is grimy, it is so gross. The air conditioning broke a couple days ago. Oscar hates that warehouse, and so we have slightly, ever so slightly, upgraded. Welcome here to the Westin Chicago. Now, Oscar is still in Utah being loved, taken care of, and cherished by baby Burlacker, whereas we're in Chicago. You guys saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. I don't know how, I seriously have a problem. I was on the flight here, I was looking on my phone, I found a car, and I bought a car, and we're getting it today. So quick update on the dream house. We're still waiting for a certificate of occupancy, so legally I cannot actually move into the house quite yet. I'm hoping we get it maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe on Monday, hopefully really, really soon, because when I get back from Chicago, I really don't want to live back in that warehouse. It's crazy how a situation like this really makes you appreciate the finer things in life, like a comfortable pillow and a bed. This bed is so nice. It's so nice. I don't know where I'm gonna park the car when we get home because you guys have seen the warehouse. There's no room, so should have thought of that. Now, a quick old fit check before we head off. We got the chubby shorts, we got the Mo Bennett shirt, we got the Summit Life hat, I got purple shoes with a purple backpack. You know, when I think about my strengths in life, style and fashion is definitely not one. Now, I'm not here to criticize the warehouse. I love the warehouse. You guys love the warehouse. Everybody loves the warehouse. The one thing about the warehouse does not smell quite as good as the Westin. The Westin smells considerably better. Now, it's currently 9:17 a.m. We gotta catch a flight in an hour and a half, so it should be totally fine. We gotta Uber to the airport and then off to St. Louis, Missouri.
It is our pleasure to welcome you to St. Louis for the local time. It is 9:49. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off.
Now, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we have bought another Ferrari V12. Now, a month ago, I sold my GTC 4 Lusso, and I love that car so much, and honestly, I wasn't even trying to sell it, but one thing led to another. I ended up selling that car, and truth be told, that was not my dream V12 Ferrari, and the car we bought today is my dream V12 Ferrari. Now, we could delay the inevitable. We could go on a full tour of the Ferrari dealership, or we could walk right into those double doors right there because the car is inside underneath the classic red Ferrari cover. This is such a surreal moment, and I think a lot of you guys can relate to this. When I was younger, all I wanted to do was go to the Ferrari dealership in Portland, Oregon, Ron talking Gran Turismo. I would beg my mom and dad to take me there anytime we were in Portland, which was maybe once or twice a year. And every time I was there, I would imagine the day I would be buying a Ferrari from a Ferrari dealership, and today is that day. We own a V12 Ferrari. That's the car, obviously. I realize I'm just like a hobo as well. You'd think for a special occasion I could have dressed nicer, but I gotta pay for the car somehow, and well, yeah, free shirts. And yes, I know most of you guys know what the car is based off the silhouettes, but we gotta appreciate the moment. We gotta cherish the moment. A 6.5 liter V12. How in the world is today happening? Oh my goodness, check that out, it's so sick. Now, of course, before we reveal the car, we gotta give a shout out to the legend, Mr. Josh. Dude, thank you so much. Now, inside sources tell me this car is super fast, but I think we gotta find out for ourselves. Let's take the cover off and reveal the new V12 Ferrari. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the 812 super fast. Now, one of the things about this car that really stood out to me was this interior. Check out this quilted pattern right here. All the carbon fiber options. We got the quilted headliner as well. This thing is so sick. But the best part is, like I mentioned, it's got a 6.5 liter V12. So of course, Josh is gonna do a proper cold startup on this car. Dude, I love the back of this car so much. Ooh, that's not bad. That is not bad. Obviously, okay, this is good. We gotta let her warm up. Now, Josh, I want you to rev it like your life depends on it. You can't granny it, you can't baby it. Okay, it's my car now. I'm telling you to rev it. Your life depends on it. You ready? Yeah, let's hear it. Oh, yeah, come more. Ooh, this is like a V12 Ferrari. So Josh is the most polite professional sales guy I've ever met. He didn't rev my car too hard. Let's go. That's so good. Okay, so before, yeah, we probably should leave. I can't believe this is actually happening. I know I keep saying that on repeat, but like when I was 12 years old at a Ferrari dealership, I never imagined we'd be buying one, let alone a car this cool. That color is so sick. So sick. I've only driven the car 1.5 miles, nothing too crazy. Let's go. Okay, I know why the car is called super fast, and that was like 40% throttle. The spec on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I love these seats so much, and check this out. The Ferrari dealership gave me glassed water, San Benedetto. San Benedetto. I got glass water in my 812 Superfast wearing a swimsuit. Let that sink in. Every time I buy a car, I always say this. We have one goal. That is to get back to Utah in one piece. I also realize I have not insured the car yet, so I need to call my insurance agent literally right after I'm done filming this clip. But we have 10,619 miles on the car. Odometer check right there. We are headed back to Utah via Chicago. And if you're a geography buff, you're like, that doesn't make no sense, and it doesn't. My mom's in Chicago, so we're gonna go show her the car. That is so good. I thought Fiji water was bougie. San Benedetto. I probably butchered that. San Benedetto. It feels like an obligation. Maybe it's not. Shake and Bake Nation, we're back. It's super fast. This car is super fast. The name's not wrong. This is always lovely. That guy is driving the wrong way on a one-way street. Oh goodness. We just bought the car and yeah, like I mentioned, this is a one-way street. That guy was driving the wrong way down a one-way street. You see? We got the one-way sign right there. In my inability to get to the St. Louis Arch, we found ourselves on a cobblestone road. And unfortunately, the bumpy suspension button is not doing very much. Come on, St. Louis. So yeah, the arch is right there, and I don't know how to get from here to there. I know all you guys depend on me for the best shots of all the tourist traps in America. I think that's the best we're gonna get. The St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west. Enjoy this view because, well, that's the best we're gonna do. So one thing kind of sort of led to another. I think I made a wrong turn. I'm pretty sure this is not where I'm supposed to be, especially in an 812 super fast. Ooh, that road looks sketchy. They have nice smiles. They're lawyers, so we might need them. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Well, no comment, I guess. This car totally has a split personality. It's classy, it's sophisticated, but man, when you get on it, it just wants to go. And it wants to lose that back end so much. This car has some kind of valved exhaust. It sounds really good. It's loud, but it's not quite loud enough. I think it's a catback exhaust. I have no idea, but I mean, it's a V12 Ferrari. Now, as I just mentioned, this 812 has a valved exhaust. I don't know what brand it is. I don't know if it's a full exhaust. I don't know if it's a catback. I think it's a catback. It does have valves, so the valves are closed. Couple baby revs. It's honestly not bad with the valves closed, but open the valves right here. It sounds really good, but soon it's gonna sound much better. We gotta open this up. We need a better exhaust for sure. Now, you guys don't know this. I've been trying to buy an 812 Superfast for a very long time. 18 months ago, I put an offer on a car, it was rejected. 12 months ago, I put an offer on a car, it was rejected. 4 months ago, I was trying to buy a car. I ended up with the Lusso, but I've been trying to get an 812 for such a long time. It's such a cool car. So the 8 refers to 800 horsepower, metric horsepower. The 12, obviously, it's a 12-cylinder. And then back in the 1950s, Ferrari built a legendary car called the Ferrari Superfast. So I guess in a long way around, this is like the successor. I obviously love the F12 Berlinetta. I love the 599, but the thing I love about the 812 is this back end. The signature 4 taillights I think looks so cool. I love that white diffuser as well. So many cool design features on this car. Obviously, as I mentioned though, we're gonna be kind of slicing and dicing ever so slightly. I'm pretty sure I'm getting this right. If I'm not, let me know in the comments below. It's a front mid-engine V12. You can see the engine block actually sits behind the front axle. That is super cool. You see what I did? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I realize I am not classy or sophisticated or bougie enough to own an 812 Superfast, but at the same time, I can feel my sweat permeating through this Italian fine leather, and I kind of sort of like it. We have all the carbon fiber on this car. I love this piece of carbon fiber right here, just kind of sort of glistening. Got the yellow stitch. This tunnel piece is also carbon fiber. Now, PS, that stands for launch control. Are we gonna launch the car right here in this parking lot? I want to, but we're not going to. So I want to give you guys a quick interior tour of the 812 Superfast. We've got our different driving modes here on the steering wheel. Sport, race, traction control off, traction and stability control off. Spin class coming very, very soon, but we got to get the car back to Utah. All the tires got to be intact, so we're going to leave it there in sport mode. We got our blinkers here on the steering wheel, love that. We have our suspension settings there. This button opens up the glove box. This button, we have our passenger tachometer. One of the coolest features on any cars right there. I really love that. We have our front end lift here. You can see front end lift moving. And then let's see, we got launch control. The seats are super sick. I think that pretty much sums it up. Now we're currently 3 hours and 37 minutes outside of Chicago, Illinois. And unfortunately we have hit Illinois traffic right now. 226 miles to go. It might take a bit longer. I love the vanity plate on this Toyota Supra. I don't know if you guys can read it. It says a BMW. I mean, factually speaking, he is correct. It is a BMW. Looks so good too. This is gonna be a moderately fast acceleration. Okay, kind of fast and super fast. Go! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay, we gotta sell this car the day we bought it. We're gonna go to jail. This thing is so fast. Wow, that is like warp speed. 6.5 liter V12, 800 metric horsepower. The 812, super fast. Go! Okay, we just burned through the entire tank of gas. We gotta chill out. Ladies and gentlemen, it may not look like Chicago. It's not Chicago, but we're very close to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. Now, one thing I'll say, I'm fairly impressed. 812 Superfast, St. Louis, Missouri to Chicago, Illinois on one tank of gas. That's not bad for 800 horsepower. $111.36 later, we got a full tank of gas. Now, it's always kind of nervous, like parking a car at the back of a parking lot outside of a hotel, but we are in good company with the BMW, so if they break into my car, they break into his car and vice versa, right? I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Well, folks, there you have it. We made it here to Chicago, Illinois. I still cannot believe we own a Ferrari 812 super fast. This car is so sick. The tentative plan, we're gonna drive this back to Salt Lake City, Utah. I know it's kind of crazy. I don't know when we're gonna do it exactly. We're gonna be in Chicago for a couple more days. Obviously, you know why we're in Chicago. That video is coming tomorrow, but I think, we're gonna modify this car. Obviously, we're gonna modify this car. I cannot wait to share with you guys what we're gonna do. The purists, the Ferrari executives probably are not gonna be too happy, but on that bombshell, today's video, yep, it's over.